Welcome back, XL City family. We're cooking in the city again. We got episode 4 coming at you. It's your boy Jacob. Today we're gonna be infusing a penne pesto pasta dish. And if you like what you see and you want to keep showing us some love, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Click the link below to find more ways to get involved. All right, guys, so with every great pasta dish, first step's gonna be get your water boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping our ingredients for the sauce. We're gonna be making a pesto sauce, so it's gonna be pretty simple. You wanna use pine nuts, fresh basil leaves. We're gonna use some garlic, a little bit of fresh Parmesan, salt, pepper to taste, a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon, and we're gonna be using penne pasta today. I'm gonna go ahead and move a medium-sized bowl over here, and we're gonna start pulling off just the leaves of our basil. You don't wanna use any of these stalks, you can. I don't personally use them. I'm gonna go ahead and get all that in a bowl. We're gonna get all this ready to blend up. So we're gonna be using about a cup of fresh basil. We're gonna be doing 3 cloves of fresh garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and peel this. I know that's everybody's favorite part of garlic is having to peel it. All right, so then we're gonna wanna add about a third a cup of some Parmesan cheese. We're gonna do a third cup of pine nuts. And keep in mind, this is all approximate. You kind of, if you like a little bit more cheese or a little bit nuttier flavor, you go right ahead. Boom. Set this aside. And we're gonna do pepper to taste, salt, and then 1 freshly squeezed lemon. All right, so once we have that in a bowl, we're gonna set it aside because that's going in our blender in a second. Next, we're gonna get started on our garlic spread for our bread today. So I'm just gonna use 2 full cloves of garlic. You wanna cut the bottoms off here. Set that on some aluminum foil. We're gonna grab our infused oil. We're gonna give them a nice heavy drizzle. And then we're gonna kind of wrap this up. Make sure that they're facing up. Don't fully wrap it, give it a little room on top to steam. And then this is gonna go in our oven on 350 for about 15-20 minutes. Now that our water's boiling, we're gonna go ahead and get our pasta cooked. Just pop that open, pour it in. While we're waiting on our pasta to cook, we're gonna go ahead and quarter up our tomatoes. So we're gonna cut them long ways down the side, and then you're gonna wanna flip them over and cut them one more time so they're little triangles like that. That's just how I like to do it. You can chop them however you want though. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add everything into our blender. You're gonna wanna, all those ingredients that we just mixed up, and then go ahead and blend this on high. So once we have that a nice consistency that we like, we're gonna set this aside for later. I'm gonna go ahead and strain out our noodles. Take these over to the sink, be careful. And then add those back to our pot. So we went ahead and we got our pesto sauce made. Our noodles are boiled. Don't forget, add olive oil so they don't stick. Maybe about a tablespoon. Give them a little stir. Some people add the oil while they're boiling. Some people don't. All right, so we've went ahead and preheated a frying pan on a medium high. We're gonna take that. We're gonna grease it down with a little bit of our infused olive oil. We're gonna go ahead and throw our chopped up tomatoes in there. I got a French loaf here. We're gonna go ahead and slice that into about maybe 1.5 inches thick. I like a nice thick bread. Who doesn't? All right, and then we can go ahead and set these out flat so we have a surface to put our garlic spread on once it's done. Tomatoes have started simmering up. You just want to cook them down until they're a little bit soft, and then we're going to actually add our pesto sauce right over the top of this. All right, once that's going, take your pesto sauce, We're gonna grab our spatula and we're gonna get all of that sauce down onto our tomatoes. And this is gonna cook a beautiful, super floral, super delicious sauce for us, for our pasta. All right, once you have that, we're gonna go ahead and start incorporating everything in together. So just kind of fold in that sauce into those tomatoes. You're gonna smell some delicious, delicious scents coming off of this. Go ahead and just bring that right back up to a little simmer. Then we'll set it aside. We'll go ahead and incorporate it into our pasta. We go ahead and throw our bread in the oven. Set that on a nice little baking sheet. And these little round butts, I always put them in between some bread. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven. 350, let it go about 10 minutes. All right guys, and while we're waiting on that bread to finish up, we're gonna go ahead and get a large dish. We're gonna add our pasta, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce to the pasta. Make sure you scrape the sides, you want every bit of this stuff. Go ahead and just get all that pesto and all those tomatoes all incorporated into your pasta, get all that flavor on everything. And then the aroma of pesto, I mean, delicious. And we'll set this here. Then we're gonna get our garlic spread started. Once our garlic has a nice little roast to it, you're gonna smell it throughout your house. We're gonna take it out of the oven carefully. We're gonna set it on our baking dish. Let that cool for a couple minutes so you can handle it, and then we're gonna mash it into our bowl with some olive oil. And we're gonna spread it on this bread, and then dinner's ready. All right, we're gonna go ahead and slide on our heat protective glove here. Carefully grab our garlic, and we're gonna squeeze that into a dish. And then we're just gonna take a fork, and we're gonna go ahead and mash this garlic up. And you can always add a little bit more of your infused olive oil. And this is gonna make a nice little garlic spread for this toast that we got here. Make sure you mash all those cloves up nice and good. It's all about thick cloves of garlic, guys. This is a nice hearty garlic recipe right here. All right, once we've got that all nice and mashed up the way that we like it, we're gonna take olive oil, give all of our bread a little drizzle. And then we're gonna take our garlic spread and just go, about a half a fork full. And once we have our little garlic mash spread across all of our bread, we're gonna toss this back in for about 2 minutes, let it finish, and then it's time to eat.
Many minutes later.
All right, guys, I smell that garlic. That means our bread is ready. Go ahead and carefully remove that from the oven. We're gonna go ahead and plate this, and then it's time to eat. Go ahead and get you a nice scoop of this pasta. Let's go ahead for another one. I like to garnish it with some grated Parmesan. Then we're gonna add a piece of bread. Once we've got everything plated up, it's time to eat. Once again, thank you guys for everything. Don't forget, interact with us, like, comment, subscribe. Click the link below if you want to be more involved with what Exhale City is doing, and we'll see you next time.